Okay. Good. That wasn't supposed to be shown, but I guess we're ready now. All right, let's go. Today is the 16th of April 2025. Let's see what the markets have for us today. We are ready to go now. So we've missed some banger trades the last 2 days. Let me do what I'm gonna do is, but let me just do a quick recap of yesterday's trade. I took a long here. It looked good right before I left my charts at a little bit after 1 p.m. because I had to be away from I had to leave. So this is kind of where I entered that trade, and it did start going up. But I see later that hour closed right before this 1 hour breaker that I thought would keep going up, right? And what happened next, man, is this gap down. And this is one of the reasons why it's risky to leave your trade running, because what happened here is my stop loss was below this low, right? This is where the market closed. Now when the market opened, it opens down here. So no trading happened this is a gap right here. So what happens is your stop loss, my stop loss needed to be triggered right there, right? Maybe get a little slippage and maybe get the worst price, like maybe at least by somewhere over there. Let me put that in red so I can just be clear. But what happens in such a case is the stop loss will be filled at the best price available, and in this case it's right here where we open on this candle. So now my stop loss, instead of just being 36 points, it ended up being 200 points. Now on this trade I think I was risking can't quite remember, but it was less than 1%. So let's say maybe I'll go back and see, but I don't think we're risking over $1,500. If not, maybe not over $1,000. But because of this, look at the loss, man. 6,000 bucks because of this gap down. Now it would have been nice if we gapped up, because if my TP is here and the price gaps up to here, that's where you get filled, right? So this is one of the disadvantages of leaving your trades running, especially if your stop loss is too tight. Even in this case, even if my stop loss was way down here, I mean, so especially right now with all these Trump things going on, where tariffs, the news are good, and then all of a sudden tariffs by China, the markets just react. And yeah, so this is something that maybe in future I will not do, but then again, yeah, so probably for now just close all the trades before the market closes. But we still know that it can still work for you, after market. So that right there could have been a disaster. So what happened, for some reason, because I did enter a trade on my other account, which is a small account, for some reason they did close me at that price. So I was risking like $47, and they did. So I was like, bruh, I think I lost that account, or there's only something left. But I came in, I'm like, oh, thank you, Jesus. I only lost the risk that I had predefined. So for some reason they did close me at the price that I had set. So that was good. Anyway, so that's something else to put in the journals. Oh no, and that should stay, and that should be in here. So let's do a quick recap of today. Let's see if there's anything for us. We are just like sort of about 14 minutes before the next candle open. 13 minutes, yeah, 14 minutes. So let's do a quick review here. I'm thinking maybe we can use some of the levels from yesterday. That will save us some. You know what? No, let's start afresh. So looking at this monthly, seems like we're going out to that previous month low, old monthly low right here. Maybe we are heading towards there. So let's have that level marked. We'll just do like a old month low, and I think that's it on the monthly. There's really nothing else here to look at. Let's go to the weekly, see what we're looking at. We are in between last week's range, so that's good, but clearly so the monthly is gaining some momentum now, back to the downside. All this was kind of shaved too much, so the weekly will going downwards. There's really nothing. I think this is a lot of points for me to worry about getting to this low here. So that's looking good, but now we know we are in between last week's range still. Let's go down to the daily. This is nice. I think this is where we might be coming to that all day low right there. All daily low. Excuse my background music. I now only have 2 tracks. I'm working on that to add a little bit more. I might put some custom trades there, so watch out for that. So most probably looks like we're coming here. Let me see what these other guys are doing. US 500 also heading towards that old daily low of theirs. So these are just levels from a long time ago. Let me get rid of them. We don't need them, do we? Let's see if that's where they're coming today. All daily low. Let me check out NAS 100 here real quick. Coming, US 30. That high right there. US 500 already reached it. US 100 already reached it. So US 30 is yet to reach that high. So let's do this first. All daily low, and this all daily high right here where everybody else has kind of reached, so we can see what's happening there. So we crossed that high. The bodies haven't touched it yet. So anyway, that's just a by the way. So previous day high is right there. We just crossed it. So what I'm gonna do is just mark that opening gap right there. New daily opening gap. I'm gonna have that in blue, looking something like that. Okay, we have 11 minutes. I think most probably we're gonna get down here. I hope we do get an entry to come and sweep this low, and probably this low too. US 30. Why am I feeling like US that is the best one to trade today? If we do take this low, there's a high probability we're gonna take that low too. But so what's happening here? I think those are the only levels we need now. I can't see anything else. We are, see that fair value gap, support, we're now crossing it. So maybe the next day, if this closes bearish, maybe come here, act as resistance to keep going down. We'll see how that works tomorrow. Let's go to the 4-hour real quick. We are crossing this old 4-hour low over there, and I'm gonna mark it in case it gives us some sort of, I don't know, resistance over there. I'm gonna change that to green. That kind of helps me know that that's an old 4-hour low, and then we can reach for these levels down here. Now, are we likely to retrace into this 4-hour fair value gap here? I don't know, but this is a new 4-hour candle. We just took out the previous 4-hour one. Clearly seems like we're heading down here. Are we gonna leave this gap open? Well, we'll find out in the next 3 hours. So I don't see anything else. We are currently in between this low and that high, but we'll see how that goes. So looking at this, what is this level? Okay, doesn't matter, it's marked. So 1 hour, we are done with the 1 hour. So this is the current 1 hour that we want to see get closed. So I'm thinking that we might come to this pool, which will be nice. So maybe take that low and then see if we can get a bullish entry, even though we are bullish. See if the next 1 hour, maybe that's the low of the day probably, and then come and rest in this 1 hour fair value gap over there. So I'm gonna pull that to 1 p.m. That's the 1 hour. It's too dark, needs to be a little bit lighter like that. So that's the idea that I have right now. Whatever low that they establish, I'd like to see them take it down and then come into this zone over there, and that can be our targets for the day. Now if they keep on going down, I don't know. So what I'm thinking is maybe kind of chill out on this down movement and then proceed down further, so we can take advantage of that retracement if that is what's going to happen. Looking at the 30-minute, I don't have so much here, but we do have this down candle here. That's the first breaker that I'm seeing. So maybe, you know, that could be the target right there for now. We do that breaker. Okay, we have 8 minutes, and then that's on the 30-minute. That's where I first saw that breaker. So the down candle, even though we didn't take out any down, we went up, kind of enter into this new daily opening gap, and this is today at 1:30 a.m. Now we shoot down, we find some support, shoot up, kind of run some liquidity in here. We ran that high. That's some buy side, just a little bit, and then we short down. So now we have that fair value gap. So this breaker is paired with this fair value gap. So what's the probability that we'll come back here? And then I'm looking at this, that high to this low. So this could be the target once we get down here. So probably just keep rolling down, but for sure we might get to that one symmetrical swing over there. So I'm gonna mark it just in case we see some retracement from there. So these are just levels that I think, you know, we might get some good reactions from, and then I'm gonna just have that marked as the goal in case we. So that's on the what, on the 30-minute. So if we can get that retracement back here, and then I do get another entry, that would be perfect. But I just want to see, even if I don't get an entry, I just want to see what reaction we get from here. If we can get maybe a retracement now from there, or if we keep going down, are they gonna come and rest in here, and then we can study that price action soon. Not soon, but that will go in our journals, and we can keep adding some knowledge. Okay, rest go. Let's go down to the 15 minute. I feel like I already have what I need now. I'm good. So 15 minutes not gonna tell me so much. Yeah, we did run some buy side there, so that's good. Congratulations. Okay, 5 more minutes. I need to be ready. Excuse me, sorry about that. Anyway, nobody's listening. I'm by myself on the stream. Let me like my own stream. Where's that? 100. Okie doke. So in 5 minutes this 1 hour candle is gonna close, and I'm thinking that that's not a very far distance, but maybe we can come back here. We don't know, we'll see. So looking at the 1 minute, I know all the EMAs are now 50 is below 100. That's for sure. That is for sure for Shize. For sure for Shize. What are these? Oh, those 30 minutes, whatever. Okay. That's the 4 hour. We don't need that. So we are just below the previous 4 hour, which is good. Which is amazing. How comes I didn't notice that? Yep. So wait a minute. Why did I mark that old 4 hour low? If it's already taken, I don't need to. What I can do is maybe just denote that 4 hour low, which is something I really don't need. Previous 4 hour low. So 3 minutes to the closure of this candle. Why had I marked that? So where the EMAs, man? Where the EMAs? Let's see what they look like. Yeah, clearly. Once we hit the 1 hour, I should have now gone to this other side and continue marking on this side. So we're just gonna leave what we have now. I would have loved this to be on this side, honestly. So this is what we're gonna do. I saw that there's a bug when you change the symbols, and then coming back, all those levels are gonna get transposed to this side. See, that's not supposed to happen like that. I don't know, but in this case we're gonna use it to advantage, so that now I can get rid of the levels I don't need on this side. So that 30-minute zone, I don't need it on this side, do I? It's also a 1 hour down candle anyway, so yep, we just do 1 hour, and then we're gonna keep it clear on this side, keep it clean on this side. Okay, 2 minutes. I need to all right, so clearly previous 4 hour low is right there. I don't need to have that marked. So then this is the previous, that's gonna be the previous 1 hour high, and then we'll see what the 1 hour low will look like. So 50 is well below 200. I like it when, even bullish, I like it when my 50 is above 200. So in this case, oh, it might be one of those days. Oh, 50 well below 200. So what I'm betting on is just a retracement, right? for this daily move. I also like you to, like, if the daily is short, I like my position to also be short, but in this case I am not seeing too much of that, so we will wait. I like this already. I like the up candle, and now we're going down, so that might be my bounce zone right there. I like that already, and I am not opened my other account on this other side. I like that already, so take out that 1 hour, then use this as a bounce to some area up here, to that 1 hour whatever over there. I probably should have left that on the chart, right? So let's change the symbols again, so we can have our levels transposed to that side. Now we lost them. Oh god. Trading view, get it together. Now I just lost my levels, man. That's because I deleted them. I did. Okay, 1 hour low. Energy on this side. Okay. I think we might have something here. So I like us to take that low though. Even if we don't, I'm just gonna take this trade, man. If we bounce above this level, I'm taking this trade. What am I looking for? Color breaker. In the 1 minute. I'd like us to go lower a little bit before we start going up, if we will go up. Now let me see what these other guys are doing. US 30, pretty much the same, bounces on over there. US 500, again the same thing. So I would like them to take that 1 hour out. I need you to just go to 1 p.m. Doesn't matter. Okay, so we're watching this price, and we're gonna just be very that's too much. We're gonna be very patient. Actually, I'm gonna do 15. Okay, we just took out that 1 hour low. That's good. No, we're about to. I don't need you to be on this side, man. Okay, we just took it out. I like that setup over there, man. Previous 4 hour low, 1 standard deviation. Wait, did we like bounce to the... Is there something I missed? Because we hadn't reached this. Oh, okay, I'll just leave them there so I can study the price. The breaker, boom, boom. So then how's that the standard deviation though? 1. Bruh, this one, it's down here. Oh no. Yeah, and then 2 is right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lock this position so I don't move them around. Yep. Now what I think I don't need is that 1 hour. Is that for previous 4 hour, but let's see how that goes. Now this price keeps going down, then I'm not comfortable. That's something I need to teach myself, how to just, because that could be a nice entry right there, honestly. Because we have this up candle, down candle, that's an OTE entry in that fair value gap, and just hop onto that momentum as we speak, probably, and then keep going down, you know. When I grow up, I suppose. So we just traded below that 1 hour low. We are extremely bullish. But we just chill, see if anything can form for us. So we now have a new bounce zone over there, this up candle here. We're just gonna wait slowly, and that will be enough for me. Bounce to keep going up. Perfectly hit that previously 1 hour low. We are ready to kill this man. My target, I might just hold on this thing. If I get that trade, I might just hold until we get to this 1 hour break over here. I need it to be on both sides, so let me just save some time. So the reason why I'm skeptical, I mean, there's a high probability it might keep going down, but if I take that sell and then price just reverses and then goes the other way, then nah, it's just I'm gonna beat myself. So let me just wait. I'm just gonna have to wait a little longer. Man, 0 views, 0. Come on, people, I'm killing it here. So that fair value gap was used to the downside. This one, ooh, this one is balanced. So high probability will keep on going downwards. So now here's something though. There's this old daily low here. I'm so tempted to take a sell, man. Why lie? I am so tempted to take a sell here, just for the purpose of, look at this old daily low. There's a high probability that we are coming here. Now looking at this 1 minute, that range right there was immediately balanced. So up, we show down, so there's no fair value gap. So we might keep going down. So if I did take that entry, that fair value gap, of which my mind was not there, so this is shoulda, coulda, woulda. I'll be looking at 2R right now. But what I'm expecting is for this to be my breaker. So there's no way I would have taken that low. I would have taken that short, unless I say maybe if this fair value gap, if we cross this low and we close with a body, then that can be my entry. My stop loss just above where we completely close our fair value gap, and then kind of go with this flow to the downside. Damn, high probability this is where we could ultimately come. Okay, we're just about to get to that 1 standard deviation of from that swing low, from that breaker to that high. So that same distance to the upside, that's the same distance to the downside. Now, can we see like some sort of retracement back here now? And then we keep going down or not? We don't know. We don't know. Let's check on some news here. Or rather, so I want to see how price will react at that level. Well, we see that this one hit that price just at the tick at that 1 SD. So, but we just went below it. No, AUD, bro. So we had news at 5:30 and at 10:30. What about tomorrow? Unemployment claims we have at 5:30 AM, and then Friday is a holiday. Monday too, Easter Monday. Okay, so ooh, Jesus Christ. Oh yeah. Fair value gaps holding price to the downside. What time was this? 10:30. 50 cross 100. Trend line right there. Closed down, broke, so that would have been your best case. Whatever. Stop loss up there. If you're still holding, you're looking at 3R now. A little bit aggressive would be just when we broke from that, whatever. If you're looking for retracement back to the fair value gap, this one left you. So I guess the only thing now we're gonna have to do today is wait for maybe, if we take out this old daily low, if we can get a retracement back. That's the best I could think of right now. Let's look at the 5 minute. Another thing that I came to see is, for my good entries, I need to see like a 5 minute order block confirmation. So I need to see something like this. So a green candle close above the body of the previous red candle or black or bearish candle, and the farther away it is, the better. And then we can go back to the 1 minute and see if we have that formation for us. So in this case, I should wait for this candle to close way above here, and that happens in the next 2 minutes. But I don't know if I'm that so I do have this here. I do have this one too, which for me is enough to model along with, but better if we can close at least on this 5 minute, to close at least above this candle here. So that would be nice. So probably I can wait for that even before I go to the 1 minute. So let me see, what I'm gonna do is have that there and just assume that it's a 5 minute order block. I just want to see if we're gonna close above it. If that happens, then we're good. So in the next 1 minute, because what happens is, what I'm thinking is this can just easily reverse down. So I need, oh wow, that's good. So in the next 47 seconds, this candle will close, and that right there, we should get ready now for an entry, which I'm thinking it might work for us. It might work for us. So we're already looking at something like this. My stop loss down here, and then my TP, I'm just gonna Best case scenario, that previous 1 hour, that's 2.47. That's beautiful. I just need us to close above, see that line? I need us to close above that. So in the next 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, seems like we might not get that. Yeah, we just closed, so we don't have a 5-minute fair value order block yet, but that could be a swing low, so I don't want to short change myself. And then look at that old daily low, it's just right there. Come on. I don't want to miss another setup. I don't want to miss another setup, but I need to see that 5-minute order block confirmation, bro. That level is just right there, so I'm a bit skeptical. They just came close to it, so I mean they've taken out this one, which could be enough actually. Yo, old daily low, which could be enough, as I said. So yeah, I probably need 3 charts now. So I can have like the high time frame and then like a 5-minute over here and then my main chart here, so I don't keep on. So I might have to upgrade my trading view to the next whatever. So I'm gonna get rid of this, but that's my idea. I just need that 5-minute confirmed, man. Until then, I think we might be coming to this other old daily low here. So we just have to wait a little bit longer. I'm not comfortable using this one. I think I'm more comfortable using this one, and the best one will be actually this one. This will be the best one, because what I'm seeing is we do have like a fair value gap here. At least we'd have like a couple of PDRAs overturned. So what I'm gonna do is, even if I do get an entry here, I might add a little bit here, just half of the risk I take here. I'm gonna add a little bit more, and then maybe cover that risk that I add here by reducing. Yeah, because I like that. Look at that resistance. So if we go above it and use it as support and maybe wait for the momentum candle and have my stop loss just tight over there, maybe that could work. But let's see how this goes, man. So I'm gonna just push this to the side so I don't forget that idea. In the meantime, I need that so that 1 SD right there, is it on this side? It needs to be, which is right here. There's usually some form of reaction once you get to that 1 standard deviation. How we got it was, you know, where I have my breaker and then we went up and we immediately came down, even though there's another swing low here. So that low to that high, 1 SD, and then probably this is your ultimate destination. So therefore, fact, most of the times, well, a good number of times there's gonna be a reaction. So we reverse or we come down, use it as a resistance to keep going down. So this is something I learned from who, I think I've had ICT mention it, but TT Trades does reinforce that a lot on one of his videos. TT Trades, is he a protege of ICT? I don't know. I think so, but I've not heard him shout out ICT like someone like Trader Team does, or FX4 Living. They do shout out ICT. I wonder how they feel when ICT says none of these gurus knows what they're teaching. None of these people know what they're teaching. Seems like they know what they're doing to me. Shout out to Mr. ICT. He done changed so many people's lives. Now I'll be more comfortable if we do come down here. So yep, we're gonna have to wait for this and see how it goes. Patience, patience, patience. The best case scenario right here is to just enter that shot. I think that's a good condition to add a 5 order block confirmation. So in this case that's not happening, so it kind of happened to the downside right there. There's a bearish order block right there. Then when you go down to the 3-minute, look at that fair value gap right there that's forming. Let's go to the 2 minutes. Probably has formed one, not yet. 1 minute, nothing. So we're kind of fighting this island here right there. Anybody in a short, man, that would be a nice place to start taking some partials. Start paying yourself. But I think we'll keep on going down. I don't need this level. I'm bullish. I don't know. Maybe. For now, I think I'm comfortable with the style that I'm trading, but if I start waking up in the morning and at least start trading at 7, I don't think I'd be comfortable with this strategy. I'd probably kind of wait for something like this 50 cross 200 and then a trend line. Once we break, man, I'm in. My stop loss just above the highest high of that of the trend line, or at 200, and just take 1:2 and then maybe start with 2%, a 2% risk. If you lose that, go to 1% risk. If you lose that, then go to 0.5% risk. If you lose that, stop it, you're done for the day. So that would be what, 3.5% loss in a day. So that would take you how many days to kill your account in case you lose all the time. But then if you enter, don't do anything less than 1:3. That right there is the easiest it could ever be for you, man. Maybe I should do that now, because these setups are just wild. Maybe yesterday that wouldn't have worked for you. So look at this, 50 crosses 200, then you're waiting for retracement, and then you're waiting for a break. The stop loss down here, boom, that's a loss. Anyway, we'll watch out for that, because man, this analysis can cause analysis paralysis. So we're just gonna be patient, and I think what I'm waiting for is for the low of the day to be established, and then I can take an advantage of the retracement, and just because clearly this thing is going short, but for some reason I don't know why I can't get myself to hop onto a moving. Oh, Kevin. All right, so these ideas here not working. So what I'm thinking is, if we start coming up, that can be a place to add a trade, that can be another place to add on a trade as we keep going up. So this happened at 9 a.m. Let's look at what the 9 a.m. candle look like. Where is it? 9. This one here. Rejection to the downside. So it could probably go down with that momentum. This is easy to look at when it's already happened. And what happened here? This was around 10:30. So inside of this candle, it just shoots down. Is that where we had news? 10:30. But who knows? News could also reverse. Man, this music, man, I don't know. So the playlist, there's a nice playlist I was playing, but what happened is I got a copyright strike. The videos are not taken down, but what they said is that the videos are gonna be restricted in some regions. So I'm not doing those YouTube. I thought if I just play a playlist from YouTube and then put the link on the description, that will cover it. Nope. Copyright strike. Okay, so we are now happy with this level. I think I want to get rid of it, or I can just have it stay on this side. 1SD 1 hour. Well, the future of this thing is like how I would like even get more time to do this is probably try to write the expansion of the day, right? So maybe that would mean that I need to spend more time on the charts. I don't know, because clearly the best case is, where we opened and then we shot up, and then when we come down, then kind of right there you want to get involved with a shot and then see how far this could go. Well, in future when we do have some more time on our schedule. Now this 1 hour has already established itself as a short, so what's the probability that it's gonna be reversed? Oh, so low. It's now a few seconds to 12:30. We are just too close to this daily low, all daily low over here. Are we likely to wait a minute? Why is this marked? Okay, I'll lock that so it's not mixed up again. So we haven't reached to any old daily low yet. That's too, it's just right there. Looking at this, the best case for long will be above this box right there, above this green candle right there. That will be a safe spot for long if we do cross above it, and then see if we can reach that 1 hour high. But I thought I like this candle here embedded in this green candle. Maybe we can use that on the 2-minute time frame. No, that's the 3-minute. Okay, we have this up candle here that saw this price shoot to the downside, and we've just closed above it. Now I'm getting skeptical though. Oh, yo, Kevin, trader Mawera. We just went below it. Let's see if the 5 minutes gonna form something. So that right there is a suspicious. We are suspecting that to be a 5-minute order block. Now at this point, but it's not 12:30, man. Does that look like the low of the day? I don't know. But if this 5 minute is confirmed, I like that displacement to the upside. I'm gonna take advantage of this. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this one as my bounce zone over here. That's gonna be a nice place to take that trade. The fact that we just got near that low, we didn't take it, that's okay, but I think we have enough. Looking at the 5 minute, 2 more minutes to the closure of this 5 minute, and I like it that we've now confirmed that 5 minute order block over there. 12 minutes is too far. Would be better if we could wait. See, we could also confirm that 15 minute, but then again that move can easily just leave us. So in the next 2 minutes, so 1 minute 40 seconds, I want to see what the closure of this 5 minute, what it does. If this might be too far away from us, I'll just do like an OTE entry. So we'll have our whatever the high we think, and then the half point is gonna be our entry. See if we can get to these highs here. Now I just need this 5 minute candle to close. It closes in the next 1 minute. 1 minute 13 seconds from I need to see what these other guys are doing. US 500. That'll be the low of the day, man. I don't think so. US 100. So this candle now closes in 47 seconds, and it's been reversed. In 38 seconds, so we can just watch it from here. So if we do close above here, guys, I'm gonna take that trade. Guys, which guys? You know, guys, my stop loss is gonna be at the lowest low here. So I need us to, if we don't close too far away, I'll just enter. If we close a little bit far, then I might just come here, and then I still have this idea here. That will be an additional entry. So just close above. No. What do we do now? Open up. I'm not expecting too much. Am I convinced that's the low of the day? No, I am not. As long as we close above that bar, above this up candle, I'm going in. Until then, we just keep waiting. But at least we have that 5 minute. Actually, that whole series right there of that down candle is confirmed, so I'm good. This is a high probability trade for me. So in the next 2 seconds, yep. So that's a buy. That's a buy for me. My stop loss is just down here. Best case is if we wait for retracement, so that would be the best entry right now, but we didn't close that far away from there. So let's see if this works for us. So if we do close above here, I'm gonna how much are we risking now? 1%. I might do another a little bit more. I think we're gonna get up here if we start going back. So the only thing I'm skeptical about this trade is this level is just down there. So well, we'll see how this goes, man. And we are in a bearish environment too, but it looks good to me. This was that fast up candle before it went down. That'll be also another nice place to enter, but I didn't do that one. So that up candle paired with that inverted whatever over there. Let's see how that works, man. For me, I'm already in. We're not waiting for nothing. Fairly good. Damn. Inverted fair value gap. I'll just do it. So 5 minutes. That instead of just one, I just took the whole down three that down candles. We closed above that body, so that's okay. So I need us to stay above right here. It's gonna be a second entry for me. We do have this 5 minute fair value gap over here. I do think we're just gonna go above it. So I'm thinking that's the low of the day right there. That's kind of dangerous to assume too. So I'm gonna do an additional 25 here, just half of the risk if we do close above there. My stop loss will still remain down here. So just an added entry to kind of add a little bit to the existing setup. So it's now 12:39. Let's look at the 15 minute. I'm hoping that the 15 minute also can be. Ooh. What time is it? Okay, if we can also confirm that order block right there and just stay above it in the next 5 minutes, that would be nice. That would be really nice. So let's watch price now. So this is what I'm using right here. $159. So the 1 hour candle is about to flip to bullish, which is good. We are now currently inside the previous 1 hour range. I need us to get to at least here, and then we can take some partials, though I'm thinking that there's high probability we can get up here. I don't like what we're setting here. Anyway, let's see what price will do for us, man. So this setup looks like this. Where's my entry? So my entry was where? Once we close that, whatever. But for some reason on this side, my entry is just about there. So I just put this whatever for journaling purposes after. And my stop loss is way down here. My first TP is up here. So that's giving me like 2:3. But my final TP is here. At this down candle before it went up, right here. That's my final STP, but here we have to take a partial right there. So, or maybe close everything. Let's see how that goes. So far we're looking good. 466. That's two days salary right there. Working for someone 8 hours. But then if we lose this 1300, that's what? That's a week salary that you could lose in 2 minutes. Yo, I need you to keep going. Oh, the idea was if we do close above here, I'm gonna use what? Oh, let me hide that. Let me look at the 5 minute a little bit. Oh, come on, man. I need us to get going up. So I'd say that the best case, I was trading the 5 minute, is if we close above that, this green candle here. So probably I would enter there, or at the touch of that zone. That would be my entry, and my stop loss just below here. See if we can get going up. So we might get some resistance here, but I think I'll still stick in this trade. I think we're just gonna push through to up here. And we do have another 5 minute fair value gap over there. So in the next 1 minute, I'm gonna change this level here to 15 minute order block instead of a 5 minute, which I think will close above there. So that would be nice. So how comfortable am I adding a trade here? No. How comfortable am I adding a trade over there? I think I'm comfortable. So this was an up candle that we shot down. We used the fair value gap there as resistance. So I'm betting that we can use it as support. So once we close up here and then we touch it, I'm going to add a little bit more to this trade. And on this side, I'm ready. I'm gonna add a second trade. I just need to see that candle closure just above that zone. And took 10, so I'll do 7.5. We can do 7.5, can we? No, I'll do 7. I hope you're not just propping early buy so you can just come in. It's now 12:44, 12:44. I'm betting that this is the low of the day, and we're now retracing to come back into this daily range. 1 hour is right there. That's not a bad spot to come back to, honestly. Right there, looks good. And then tomorrow we can come in and come finish. So 15 minutes is about to close. Actually it did close, so that's good. So let's just change this to the 15-minute order block. Looks better to me. Now if you're waiting for that 15-minute order block to enter so you can get a trade, bruh. So this is where I want to do an entry. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a pending order over there. Buy limit of 7. So once we touch it, I want to be in. I need us to close fast and then come and touch that spot, and that will be enough for me. So 25 bucks on this side. Pending order, my TP just right there. Okay, so there we go, and we touched it. That's enough for me. I mean, okay, so what I did, I just added to the existing whatever. So what's our total risk? 1.85. That's okay. And if we take full TP, we'll be looking at 3,700. That's okay. So let's see how this works now. I'm not fully loaded, but I'm loaded. That's the risk that I want to take for today. So it's now 12:46. So hopefully the 1250 momentum that comes in, the volume that comes in at that time, they're gonna take price up. Yesterday they did take price up, but price then later reversed. So hopefully maybe they can do something like shoot down and then I'll go up, or just go up. If they come down and keep coming down, then I am hooked. But that is risk I'm willing to take. So let's see how this goes, man. Let's see how this goes. So far looking good. So far looking good. And then on the 1 hour too, this is a fair value gap as well. Just don't wanna do all these markings. It looks like we have a Christmas tree here. That right there is a 1 hour fair value gap. So just about we have to take partials there. That's a must. So we have 22 units. So right there, hopefully we do get there. I want to take, I want to sell not 7 but let's say like 12 units of what we bought, so we'll have 10 remaining, and then we can close half of what's left. The only thing I don't like is this, it's just too smooth, man. Just too smooth. I was to say that we're not gonna keep on going up. So the 15 minute looks good. If this can close bullish, we'll have a 15-minute fair value gap where we can see price come in, and also this inverted 15 minute over here. That could be support to send price even further, so I can put that there so we can watch it. So 15 inverted fair value gap. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Ah, these are 2 minute drop. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this down here. because hopefully we're not coming back down there, so we can have some cleaner charts here. This is where I re-entered on the second trade, so what I'm gonna do is also have that position, whatever over there. I don't know what time I entered though. What time was it? Doesn't matter. 22:46. What would that be? Right there. So that was my entry. Just above these candles. So I did get a good entry. Just right here, 12:46. And my stop loss is way down here, so I'm gonna reduce this. We're looking good on that setup. So my fast partial is right there. Ooh, and then we're gonna have ooh, beautiful, beautiful. I need to figure out how to take partial here now. I'll just close this one completely, and then there we go. Do like a 0.03. Bomb. That is amazing. So the previous 1 hour high is right there. Oh, and I'd said if I do enter here, I'm gonna reduce my risk. So let me get rid of this EMA so we can have some cleaner charts too. We just reached that 200 though. I need us to go up further, but that's a nice place too to take partials as well. I just set my partial right here. Nice setup, Francis K. Jenga. Yup. Nice setup. Yep, we're just about to get to that partial zone right there. And then I'll leave the break even and see if we can get up here. That would be nice. So I need to take a lot of this. 0.03, so 0.06. I need to take at least 4. Okay. We just closed above 200. Let's keep pushing, man. That's nothing. That's not. Wait. Where is my sell limit? My buy limit. What happened? No, I'm selling. I want to sell. I was gonna take what, 12 units? Alright, we're just about to take that whatever right there. Let's go, let's go, let's go a little bit more. So we're just about to hit that 1 hour high. $12.53. So this is what 12.50 did. Oh, so it worked in our favor this time. So it just shot up. That 1 hour high is just right there. Go take it. Let me see what these other guys are doing. US 30. Did they take their 1 hour? No. No. US 500 also not nowhere near that their 1 hour high. Why? Who cares? That's their problem. The other thing I could do is just take my partials right now. I mean, that's close enough. There we go. First TP. Boom. Lovely. close a little bit down here and then just break even. That's good. And then now if they want to go take TP up there or not, I could care less. So let me see how much we got. At least 2k. That's not bad. That's okay. So we got a little bit of what we lost yesterday, and this was not my fault. The markets will do what they want to do. So what happens next here is, I don't care. My TP is inside. I'll have my TP just below, or my running stop loss. Where is it logical enough? Francis K. Jenga, thank you for hopping on in, man. That was a good setup indeed. Yeah, I think there's a high probability that we'll get up here, and if we're still bearish, then that would be a nice place to set up a short, but my time to trade is done, so yeah, we'll see. So best case, if they can stay in here and then wait until tomorrow to I don't know if that's possible, because that right there is a high probability zone for us to keep going down further, because we do have some unfinished business here. But who knows, trade could do whatever he wants to do. So we're still going up. Once we hit this old monthly low, I might take half of what's left and then leave my runner up here, or I can wait for the full TP to get up there, which that's another 3k, and that could get us close to yesterday's loss, which was quite unfortunate, because that was not my, well, it was my fault, but how would I have known? So my stop loss was just down here, and then market open, and this is where I got stopped out, so huge gap. So instead of losing a little over 1,000, I lost 6k. So yep, maybe not a good idea to leave your trades running, because when the market closes, because there's so much going on with this Trump tariffs and all this news, so things can change real quick. But anybody in a short, that worked for you. Anybody with a short and you were holding, yesterday was an advantage to you. So yeah, so we were right, we did get that as the low of the day. So are we likely to keep going up? I don't know. I'm gonna pin this message, because that's the damn truth. Nice setup. So we did get a winner today, so that's amazing. So I've lost 2 trades. Not really lost, but yesterday's trade and the day before yesterday, if I would have just followed my rules blindly, they would have been banger winners. But I don't know, there are just some conditions I wanted to be met, but they were not. So I don't know. Maybe just go back to be 100% mechanical trader and assume, get rid of the intuition completely. The problem with that though is yeah, So that one was a 1.13, which was a half risk of what we risk here, and then that was a 2.31. That was good. So let's say 0.5 plus 2.3, so that would be like a 2.8 if I closed fully, but I think we're gonna get up here. So in this case, because it's at the end of the day, then I can, you know, override the 50 below 200. But my best setups, I mean the setups that are very comfortable, is when I'm done doing my analysis and I want to buy or I want to sell and the EMAs do agree with me. Oh man, those ones I'm usually very comfortable. Even if I lose, I usually don't even care so much. So I think I'm gonna end this stream here. All I'm hoping for is if we can trade to that area right there. Just maybe put a note here. Not call out. Yeah, just say like partials taken here. And when I come to journal later, I'll pretty much know what we're doing. I'm just curious. Let me see if US30 got to that zone. Nope. The previous 1 hour high is right here. What about US 500? They were just about to. So US 100 is the only one that got up there. I'm curious. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mark those so I can come later and see why these guys did not reach that zone. 1 hour high. I'm curious. I think I'm gonna end this stream here. That was a good productive day. And I'll see you again tomorrow. So Friday, no trading because it's a holiday. You might still get setups, but there's no momentum. You might get setups on the low volumes. I just don't know the trading times though, because I know they've closed the markets early. But that'll be my off day. So I think these other guys are gonna also kind of try to reach that high, which will cause NAS 100 to keep on going up, right? From what I've seen in the past, not that I know. Normally US 100 is leading, or US 30 is leading, and then US 500 is in the middle. So in this case, US 30 is the slowest, US 100 is way up there, and typically Mr. US 500 is in the middle of those two. Sometimes it does lead to, but yep. Today wasn't a good day. I end up blowing my account. Bruh, why? Why blow up your account, man? So is it like a small account to where risking like 5% is not too much, or why blow up your account? Because blowing up an account, it means that you don't have a good trade management system, right? But then again, I do understand, like if you have a small account, if you're risking 5%, you know. For example, on this other, I have like a small live account, but I don't show it because I'm just paper trading on this one. It's not that much. I do risk like what, 25%, which I don't care losing because I could always put that money back. But if I do have like a substantial account like this demo account trading here, which is pretty much I'm practicing for what, to start trading prop firms, then 1%, 2% is the most I could do. So that would take me like what, 25, like a lot of trades to blow your account. So anyway, it is what it is. Yet okay, then I do get it. Yeah, you can ban those, that's okay. if it's a small account. But once you get a good trade management system, it's really hard to blow up an account. So I have there's a series I did, or there's a playlist I have. I was trading a 50k account, a prop firm account, and I wasn't supposed to lose. The most I could lose was 8%, and I was losing so much, taking trades every day. Then another thing I do is just trade. I was trading just the 12-hour candle, but maybe an average of 2 trades, and I was just losing, and I lost 8% with too much losing. I ended up losing 8% in 2 weeks. So that right there shows that's a good trade management system, right? Because 50k, 8% was what, 46,000. So if it was a real account, I still have 46k to mess around with. So yeah, but if it's a small account, who cares? You can burn those things. Just load them up again. So I'll soon be doing a 100k account pro form, so watch out for that. That'll be fun. That will be fun. I just don't know the relationship between demo accounts and real accounts. Demo account you can just win, but then when you get to the live account, I don't know what happens, man. So I've been practicing a lot to treat this demo account like it's a live account. And yeah, so started this one like when I think I started this one when did I start this account? March 6th. So it's 100k, and the many trades were losers. So I got down to 73k. Now if this was a prop firm account, you would have already failed, right? Which is why those prop firm accounts sometimes, I don't know, but then over time you get back to your feet, and now we're up like 23k. Yeah. Paper trading. So what instrument were you trading? I don't know if it's still there. So we got a total of 11 views today. That's nice. So all those are organic. I myself have not even logged into my own account, so that's good. 11 organic views. That's amazing. So looks like the what do I say, 2.89 is the most I've gotten out of this setup today. Okay, I'm gonna end my stream here because I wish I had more time, but I have to leave now. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the last day of the week to trade. Hopefully we can get another good trade. I don't need to see this on a high probability time. Weeks. So hopefully US whatever 30 can keep pushing to take this high. But now look at this. They've taken out this 1 hour high, and they're now going back down. So US 100 is gonna probably do the same, but right now I don't think there's US 500 is just right there. Anyway, we don't care. Now this is what I want to do though. I think I'm gonna close this because what happened yesterday, how we gapped down. I might just close it here because I want to leave the charts. I don't want to risk what happened yesterday, so I'm just gonna take what I have right there and just call it a day. and that's good with me. I'm just gonna close everything. On this side I'll just leave a little something small running. Bye. So even if they decide, wait a minute, see that nonsense right there? You're supposed to sell, no buy. Looks like I still made some money on that buy. Interesting. I don't know what happened there. So now even if they want to gap down, it's not gonna be a huge loss. Gold. Okay, I see. Gold. Bullish. Oh, wee. So are you selling? Oh, it's just straight up, man. Oof. Okay, my time is bad. I have to be out of here by... I have to leave now. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much, Francis, for engaging with us today. And I'll see you tomorrow for... see if we can still get a nice trade, whatever, another setup. So on Saturday or even Friday, I might do a review. Because there's no trading, I'll just come live and do a review of the trades that I took from Monday to tomorrow. And then we can see maybe the mistakes we did or how we could have taken those trades better, or because I think I have so far I have one loss and maybe 2 wins. I don't know. That could be the Friday session in the morning. If I don't do it on Friday in the morning, then we can do it and by morning I mean like right now around 11. Then I can do it on Saturday and also a backtest session too of this same strategy. So that was Trader Mawera, and this time, and I'm out because I got to leave. Thank you so much, Francis, for engaging with us, and I can see you tomorrow. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content coming soon. And I'm out.
Bye.